What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and this is the Pro Audio Release Roundup for September 2024. If it's your first time here, this is a series of videos that I do at the end of each month where I cover what I feel are significant releases in Pro Audio for the month. If there's any that I missed, definitely feel free to comment and let me know. And before y'all say that I forgot Studio 17, yes, technically it was announced this month, but I'm going to save that for next month since it's being released next month. So this month we've got 6 releases that we're going to talk about here. It's more than I thought it would be. We do have AES coming up next month, even though AES really isn't a big show for new releases, but I don't know, maybe some of these companies felt like they want to get out ahead of that and release these products this month. Or they just said we're going to release this in September no matter what about AES. But here we go. So first one, Black Salt Audio Drum Bus. This is a plugin that I've recently reviewed on my channel, but it's a plugin for your drum bus. It's got saturation, of course, compression, really anything that you would need to glue and enhance your drum bus tracks. You can also slam it with aggressive compression, but it's very easy to use. I really like the controls on it that you don't have to fool with a lot. It's not a simple basic like one knob plugin, but very easy to use for your drum bus, and I've been enjoying it so far. You can check out my review that I have on my channel for that one. I think the intro price was $39, though I think that is ending soon. Next, we have iZotope Plasma, which is one I didn't see much about. Like I almost missed this one, but yeah, I'm a fan of iZotope. This one is a tube saturation plugin, which I have many tube saturation plugins, as I'm sure we all do. But what's different with this one is it dynamically, I think there's some AI built into it, but it dynamically adds saturation where the plugin feels saturation is needed. And this is meant for mixing and mastering. I guess you can use it on individual channels as well, but with it being marketed as mastering, I didn't see it included in Ozone. I'm wondering if it will be added to Ozone. The price for this one right now is $49. I think the intro price is $39, which is a little more where I would like to see it at. But I haven't tried this one out. I'm thinking about trying it out. I don't know. I've got a lot of tube saturators. So, but the thought of it doing it dynamically, where it's, if it feels this frequency needs saturation, it's going to add it. And then, I guess if that frequency gets too much, it's going to pull it back. So it's almost like like a dynamic EQ, think of it that way, but just adding saturation. Pretty interesting concept though. So I don't know, I might check that one out. Next we have the Apogee Symphony series. This is 3 new interfaces from Apogee. I was excited to see this until I saw the price. In typical Apogee fashion to me, their stuff is just really expensive. And one thing about me, I have always wanted an Apogee interface. I wanted the latest ensemble before they discontinued it, even though I still felt like that was more than it should have been. Really glad that PreSonus came out with those quantum interfaces recently, because I picked up the HD8. I know y'all are waiting to hear my thoughts on that. That'll be coming soon. But PreSonus releasing those new interfaces. We haven't seen many new interfaces released lately, so I'm glad to see these. But yeah, let's talk about these and the pricing. So there's a 8x8 one that's $2,800, and one thing about Apogee is I just can't justify the price versus these low I/O counts, where something like the PreSonus Quantum HD gives you, I think it's 26 in and 30 out for $1,000. I was very happy with the OG Quantum as far as conversion and everything. We know Apogee is known for their conversion, but I mean, $2,800 for an 8x8, I just can't get with that. The next one in the lineup is they've got a 2x12, so 2 in, 12 out. That one's $2,000. That one does say that it has immersive mixing and playback, so I guess we're looking at Dolby Atmos support for that. Also has onboard DSP, all of them do, if you're familiar with the Apogee line. That one was $2,000, and then we have one that's 8 in and 16 out, and that one's $3,500. So one thing about these, though, I do like that they're single rack versus the Symphony IO, which is takes up 2 channels. But yeah, I've always wanted an Apogee interface, and I don't know if we'll see if I ever get one. I don't know. I've been happy with the Quantum lineup though, honestly, but I just can't justify it for those prices for it. Even the Apogee Symphony desktop is 10 in, 14 out, and I think that's like 1,500. So yeah, Apogee really doesn't go for those high I/O counts with their interfaces. And understand not everybody needs the high I/O count, but it's good to have it if you need it. But next one is the Softube Console 1 Fader Mark III. Looks really nice. It's coming in at $1,000. I really didn't pay attention to what's all new with it, and I really haven't paid attention to the Console 1 line in a while, but it is good to see that Softube keeps updating this. I use a PreSonus Fader Port 8 because of because I want something that'll tightly integrate with Studio One, and this Console 1 Fader does integrate with Studio One. They say it has support for multiple DAWs, or I guess I'll say the popular DAWs that are out there. Next, Mixland Unfairchild. This is a Fairchild plugin based off Undertone's Fairchild or Unfairchild hardware. Funny thing about this to me is that Kit Plugins came out with their Fairchild, I think it was last month, and theirs is $69 right now. This one is $199. So it's kind of funny to me sometimes when I see these companies come out with a product and then someone else comes out with a product right after it. But I don't know. I'm a fan of Undertone audio. $199 is definitely pricey for a plugin, especially when someone I respect like Kit Plugins comes out with one at $69. That one, the Kit Plugins one, I've got a review on my channel as well, so I can definitely check that out. Last product we got here is Waves. Has a new plugin, Waves Curves Equator, which I've done a video on my channel for that one too. This is they're calling it this is their answer to Soothe. This is a plugin that reduces resonances, and they're saying that you won't need to EQ with this. You won't need to manually EQ with this. I'm going to test that theory out on a video coming up where I'm going to mix a vocal with it without using any EQ. We'll use this Curves Equator. But what's different between this and Soothe and what I really like is Baby Audio Smooth Operator is that this has a learn function, and it's going to learn your track, and it's going to create a curve based on what it analyzes and then applies the resonance suppression to that EQ curve. And of course you can move it around and do what you want to do with it. But I don't know, that learn feature to me puts it a step ahead of what Smooth Operator does. And like I say, they both similarly do the same thing, but the Waves definitely has more features on it as well. So yeah, those are the products that we got for the month of September 2024. Again, if there's any that I missed, definitely comment and let me know. And definitely comment and let me know what you think about these products. Really, I think the biggest one here to me was those Apogee interfaces, but no, I knew it was going to be really expensive, and of course it was. But yeah, definitely comment and let me know. I want to hear y'all thoughts on that as well. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if y'all want to continue to see content from me, then y'all know what to do.